Coming up, the chimps show that no matter what time it is, they've always got something to say.
Even though the chimpanzee's primary sense is vision, they do rely upon vocal communication quite a bit. Can tell sort of what's going on from a distance.
And Phoebe's undergoing surgery following a capuchin fight.
The wound looks fairly deep. It's a bite wound, and bite wounds are always contaminated and likely to cause infection.
The gibbons might start off being the loudest primates in the park, but by mid-morning, it's the chimps who make the most noise. The sound they make has a meaning. From excitement to fear and every emotion in between, they just never seem to stop talking.
With the chimpanzees, they do have a language of their own. They do rely upon vocal communication quite a bit. You can hear whether people are upset and throwing tantrums. We can tell if actually there's something alarming in the enclosure and we need to go have a look. You can also tell if there's a full-on punch up and fight, something's going down because the intent of the voice. You can tell sort of what's going on from a distance. That's not the case with all of our primates here.
Over on the other side of the park, even though it's snack time and the orangs are always excited about food, you'd never know it because they just don't vocalize their enthusiasm.
The orangutans, even though they are great apes and are meant to be sort of more similar to humans and chimpanzees than other species of primate, the orangutans, their communication is just completely different. In fact, they're almost silent. In the wild, they're semi-solitary. There isn't this complex sort of interaction and group sort of dynamics going on with the orangutan, so there's really no need to communicate like that.
In the wild, when male orangs do vocalize, it's known as a long call. And there are only 2 occasions when this happens.
He can use the throat sac and inflate it, almost like the Siamang gibbons, and then project this long call, letting other males know that that's their territory, and also alerting the females that the male's in town.
But here at the park, males Tuan and Gordon don't use this call because they live separately. And they don't need to call for females because they've got them right beside them. So there's really no point in making a lot of noise, or any noise at all, really.
Day to day, orangutans really don't communicate a whole lot, and there isn't a lot going on there. It's probably more eye lifts and facial expressions. With the chimpanzees, we're loud and out there and talking all of the time.